We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
Ho!
King Cailan.
Cailan!
I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
This is me.
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Hey ho! I'm Boulder, Your Majesty. I want to use my name. I want to use my name as much as possible.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
Of course, always.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Oh, thank you, Caitlin. You're such a sweet boy. I love you. You're too kind, Your Majesty. We'll see about that, I think.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
I've disappeared.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do.
You'll have to do, yeah.
I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Farewell, Caleb. Oh, that's an interesting salute. I forgot about that salute. I always think it's like the hand on chest thing.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
But you can sense archdemons. I trust that. I trust that. He's a fool. No, he's sweet. A bit of a fool, but sweet. Do you think there's any danger? Why now? He seems... What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us.
Ages?
Our numbers in
Like,
Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do? Yeah.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being.
Sorry, disgusting.
There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready,
He's your
seek him
future
out
best
and tell him
friend.
it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Awesome. I'll see you later. I love you. My dinky donut Duncan. Oh, look at all that shit. Oh, so cool! It's so cool! Oh, I love it. here's a bit you can jump off. Right. Oh, look down there. Look at all the set pieces and all that. Like, we never go down there. And we never go to a lot of these places, but there's so much detail in the background and like, oh, look down there. Ooh, so cool. Yeah, this is Ostagar, the ruins of Ostagar. This is where the Imperial Highway ends, and oh no, she's gonna start again. The Imperial Highway is was built by Tevinter to connect all its its whole empire. So it starts in Tevinter, I think at Mirafus, and this is the southmost point of it. So it literally goes for like ages, and apparently there's some magic involved in it. Like people, the dwarves believe magic was involved in it because like it's such a constant, long, constant thing, and it's like, ooh. Hello.
Maker watch over you, my lord.
Oh, thank you. I'm not a lord though, but yes, thank you. I feel validated. Look at all these cool things. What flag's this? Oh, it's the Grey Wardens. It was just green and yellow. Right. Yeah, it's weird. They don't have the armor.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yeah. It's weird because they don't have the armor in this game, but in future games they put the armor. I love the armor so much. I'm sad it's not in this game. I have to mod it in sometime. But yeah.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm fine, thanks. Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logains closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Huh. Do I hear dogs barking? Dogs! Dogs!
This is Ferelden, isn't it?
Yeah!
The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Oh no. Oh no, but what if I have a beautiful boy there waiting for me and we can be best friends forever? I'm so excited! I'm all being
Good luck to you then.
Thank you. Right. Yeah, I can ask other people to do trivia facts about places we're at, but I like to do it myself. Yeah. Duncan was very helpful earlier with a nice bit of lore stuff. Oh, hello, Templars. But there's mages in there, so okay.
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Are they? What are they doing in the Fade?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
I wonder how he knows I'm a Grey Warden. I'm walking around with a staff and a mage. I'm obviously a mage. I'm just walking around. Like, how does he know I'm a Grey Warden?
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
It's gonna get messed up. Anyway. That also brings up an interesting fact. The Chantry don't believe there's a heaven anymore because the Golden Sea became blackened. So basically, you go and sit by the Maker's side until he reopens heaven. It's kind of like a queue, you know. Up here, I want to see the dog. I want my dog, but at the same time, Alistair. I have to go see Alistair first, and then he'll join me in I think he joins me, and then we can go see our dog because I think he'll appreciate looking at a dog as well.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I
simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you.
Aw.
The grumpy one.
Alistair!
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Oof,
You know,
rude.
one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Alistair, I've missed you so much. It's been ages since I've played this game and I've missed Alistair. Oh my god, I've missed you, boy. I love you. Right. You're a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing to say. That guy was very rude, Alistair. I agree. Let's all start making jokes now because we're best friends. I know exactly what
It's
you mean.
like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about.
Indeed.
Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
I am indeed a mage, my friend. Would that make your day worse?
And here I thought I'd been yelled at by every mage in camp. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
That's alright, no offense taken. I want to be nice. There's don't you hate it when there's two dialogue options but you kind of want to combine them? Like, yeah, I'm a mage, but I'm more interested about the fact you're Alistair. If you have a problem with my magic, say so now. You must be Alistair. How could you recognise me? It's alright, no offense taken.
Good. You didn't exactly catch me at my finest with the mage there. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Oh, super. Pleased to meet you. My name's Boulder. Let's be nice.
Right, that was
Of
the
course.
name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Of course not. I live in a hole. No, in a tower. That's totally opposite. Right, that's the name. I won't say it though because I'm not programmed to. I missed you, Alistair. No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another.
No.
Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
You don't have to accompany me, do you? You will take Alistair and you will love him. I look forward to travelling with you. Is that too forward? I mean, I've already lived this life, so I already know we're friends, but like, he doesn't. The argument I saw, I kind of want to ask the question, but I'm worried that... Do you hate that when you ask a question, it immediately skips to the end of the dialogue, so you can't say something else in the tree?
With the mage, the circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are.
I know,
Which
right?
puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, my arch nemesis, Templars! No, you're forgiven. You were once a Templar. That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I forgive you for being a Templar once, because I love you. You don't have to accompany me, do you? Well, let's just... I look forward to travelling with
You
you.
do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Big boy bold. There he is! First party member! First party member! Amazing. Let's go meet the second party member. Unless we run into Win first, because I can't remember where Win is. Can't remember where Win is. I can't speak. Where's the door? No, there it is. a door. It's more like a crack in the ruins. Go speak to my son.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill?
Might be.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs. What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Of course I'm gonna help him. Beautiful dog. Okay, this is gonna get interesting, but I'll explain later. But yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Anyway.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Don't worry, we're not going to. I love him. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. The animal is very ill. Oh, baby, it's okay. Your friend's here. I love you. Mwah, mwah, I love you. Oh, I love you. Kill the dog. Fucking hell. No. Put the muzzle on the dog. Oh, shh. Baby, it's okay. Shh, 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 shh.
Well done.
Okay.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
What? I'll see if I can find one. I'd be like, yes, I'm gonna help this dog. I'm gonna save this fucking dog, please. I love her.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
I love her. I'm coming back for you. We'll be together soon. I love you. I love you. God damn it. I'm bad.
Oh, well, too bad.
But to be fair, it's my darling party I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen my darling companions. I haven't seen Alistair, I haven't seen my dog companion. I'm keeping the name secret until we can name her. Servant? Oh. That's sad. Why are they all elves? That's worrying. Huh. Oh, that's sad. Stop locking chests. I don't have a rogue in my party, and I don't know stuff. I know Wynn's here somewhere. Wait. Wynn? Infirmary, dog kennel, Duncan's 10, Bogaine's 10, Tinkane's 10. Well, I don't know where Wynn is. She's here, I know, but like, where is she? Wynn. Wynn. And we have number 3 in the party. Well, she's not joining just yet, but let's talk to her.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynn, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
But aren't you from the same circle as me? The Fade is a dangerous place to be. I found it terrifying.
I thought the same. It's good you can admit that. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
It's true. I hope I didn't disappoint anyone.
Child, you have been taught well. Use what you know, and have faith in yourself. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time.
Win! We got Win! I love Win! Ah, Win!
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I don't really. Well, well, there's the whole it was created in the Fade, because that's what the Black City is. I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
I've heard of that. Did something bad happen there? You could say that! You could say that!
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The Canicle of Theodas? Something like that, I can't remember. I think it's 813 as the number. It's the quote at the beginning of the game. Should know better. But the, yeah, that's, well, interesting enough, the seat of the Maker was apparently empty and the city was already black when Corypheus got there, but I don't know if we can believe him, so who knows? Who knows? It's kind of cool that they became the abominations of like their own souls, like their appearance reflects their soul. But like I don't see why we all have to be punished for that shit.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering.
Could be an allegory.
Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Well, I've seen the Black City, so something happened, but... Interesting. At least something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions.
Indeed.
But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentle... stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider...
Christmas Eve. That's the eve of battle. Anyway. Hey, Alistair. Right. Hey, Duncan. We burning people.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I
No more
apologize,
sassing.
Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
Good day.
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Hello.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Pleased to meet you. Alistair won't say my name or rank because they've not programmed that in the they've not recorded that voice line. They're like, oh my god, what happened to my voice? They did, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Okay, let's do it.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties
these
that
are the
may prove
treaties. I forgot
valuable
about
in the
that. Yeah,
days
these
to
are the
come.
treaties. Is how we
Watch
get
over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path.
Hell yeah.
I will see you when you return.
Let's go. I'm excited. Let's go to the Kokari Wilds. Oh god, I can't speak. Kokari Wilds. I'm probably saying that wrong. Kokari Wilds. Hey puppy. Hey puppy. It's mine. Good dog.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
That's not ominous at all.